Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the Hell Yeah podcast. We're on episode number 6. We skipped last week. I'm sad.
I am too.
Yeah.
We're busy.
We were all busy.
We're all busy. Yeah.
Everybody was sick. We just couldn't do it. But we're back, episode 6. We got Gilbert. We got Trent. It's only 3 of us this time.
It's all right.
Everybody's busy.
We got Taylor in the back.
Oh, Taylor. Sorry,
Yeah,
Taylor.
He's here but not here.
Young Taylor
Yeah.
from. He said, "Is this what Jamie? Jamie from the Joe Rogan Experience does?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Yeah." So how's it going, guys?
Good.
It's good, man. Good. Waiting for this rain to come in so that way we can stop having all these wildfires everywhere, man.
Yeah.
Feel sorry for all those
Bro, it's
people.
been crazy.
It's been super crazy, man. God, it's sad, man.
It is sad. There was a lot of houses lost,
Yep.
and you were kind of impacted.
Yeah.
It was by your house, right?
Yeah, it was by my house. I was out of town with you, Wichita Falls.
Yeah.
I was freaking out. Could not find our kid for like 2 or 3 hours. Raven was calling me. They were supposed to take the kids. So the bus route was where the fire was going, and
Yeah.
they didn't take them that way. They were supposed to drop them off at the fire station. Didn't drop them off at the fire station because they couldn't even get to the fire station. They had the road closed. And then she finally heard that they had took him back to Bushland. So
Oh man.
thank the Lord.
Yeah.
But yeah, 2 hours later, we found our kid, and he's 7 years old. So that was very scary. But
Yeah. Well, I'm glad everything turned out good. The house
Yeah.
is good and everything.
house is good. I think maybe smells like smoke, but
Smoke. Yeah.
everybody's gonna live. But
How's Bobby? What's her name?
Bowie, our pig? Yeah,
He was worried about the pig.
we
Man, I
felt
would
bad.
be too, man. Man, your little animals are like your family too.
Man, they are, and that thing is spoiled, rotten. Like it comes in every night, sleeps inside, goes back out. It's a dang human.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't think about it. That was like just a pig outside. They're like, no, dude, it's like a pet.
It is so bad.
What's the name? Bobby?
Bobby,
Her?
her,
Bobby. That's
Yeah.
a cool name.
Is it a little potbelly pig or what?
yeah, 120 pounds.
Nice.
She's all there. That let me tell you.
Is this are those like just pets or you grow them to eat them?
Nah, she's a pet.
Oh.
Yeah, don't talk about eating her. Don't talk about eating her. Feelings will be hurt.
I know you're thinking about
Some bacon.
making carnitas and chicharrones, man. So
She's not to eat.
That's awesome, dude. No, but so we wanted to do another episode. Today we're gonna dive a little bit about how we network or what we do for networking, the relationships we build with like realtors, insurance agents, things like that. What do y'all think about that? How important is that?
Very.
I mean, I think it's just as important as us going out and making relationships with homeowners.
Yeah.
You know, I think it's an integral part. It's part of the business. So I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, our bread and butter is to helping homeowners and stuff like that. But you know, we want to help those insurance agents too, and we
Yeah.
want to help those the local agents,
Yeah.
and we want to help the local realtors as well too.
Yeah, yeah. With realtors, I always tell people, man, it's good to build relationships with them. How does that process work with the realtor? Because I know you know a couple of realtors, right?
Yes.
That you help out. How does that process work? Whenever how do we help realtors?
I think the most important thing is, you know, especially, you know, like when they've got if we have a realtor that's fixing to sign a contract, you know, to make a listing.
Yeah,
A lot of times they want to know just to make sure that, you know, what's the condition of the roof, right?
Yeah.
So we do a free pre-sale inspection.
Yeah.
So we go out there, you know, if they need it, if needs be,
yeah,
we'll go out there and free of charge, right? And do an actual full roof inspection on the
Yeah.
property. And if we do find damage to it, right, or wind damage, water damage, or hail damage, like right now, you know, because certain parts of Amarillo have been affected by hail.
yeah,
We'll let them know if it's insurable damage or not, or if it's not damage that's let's say technically insurable because of a natural disaster, like from wind or hail,
yeah,
but something that's, let's say it's just
Weathering.
weathered and old, and then we recommend an actual roof replacement just because it's an old roof.
yeah. And we send them like a photo report and all that.
Yeah, full photo report, you know, email to them, you know, showing all the different parts of the roof, showing what we found, if we found any damage,
Yeah.
and just kind of that way they don't kind of take our word for it.
Yeah.
They can look at the pictures and
decide.
they can decide with their client, with their homeowner,
Yeah.
how they want to proceed.
Yeah.
And then we can help them out further if it needs to be.
Yeah, that is important. You mentioned how maybe roofs are damaged by hail or wind, but a lot of times it's not actually a storm. It's just old.
Yeah, it's
Right.
just old, it's just
Right,
weather.
yeah.
Yeah.
So whenever the new homeowner buys the house and they go try to get insurance or something, they might not be able to get insured because it's so weathered. If they
Yeah.
come out and look at it, you know.
Right.
So that's why it's important to know kind of what you're looking at, so you know how to go about that. You know.
Of course.
That's
Of course.
dope. Are you what are we doing to connect with realtors and that comes into like the networking? What are we doing? Are you doing anything right now?
Yeah. So when I see realtor signs, I try to call them.
You try to call me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do. I do. I call them. You know, hey, I'm Trent with the Roof Gurus. You know, I'm sure you got a lot of properties. Need probably to be inspected, especially like Gilly's talking. You know, we want to make sure that the new homeowner's gonna have a new roof or the roof's
Yeah.
not having any leaks. It's just up to code,
Yeah.
up to par. Who would like to buy a home that the roof's destroyed on?
Yeah.
You know, so
That's
and then insurance process. You know, having insurance that come out, they can't even get insurance on their new home because
Yeah.
their house is destroyed or the roof's messed up.
yeah.
Yeah, because I think the most important thing, not necessarily for them, for the new homeowner or the new home buyer that's gonna be there next to have a new roof, but to make sure that they have when they do buy it that it's insurable.
Sure.
Right.
Yeah.
So you know, it doesn't necessarily have to be a brand new roof, right? But we have to make sure that that new homeowner that's buying that new home is going to be able to get insurance.
Right.
And we're not
that's the
insurance
more-
experts,
yeah,
but
so
we
of
know
course.
what they look for.
Of course.
Yeah.
I always say that.
Right.
Yeah.
And then like you're talking, you know, if we do put a new roof on it, you know, the 10-year warranty goes with the new homeowner. You
The
know,
workmanship warranty.
yes, sir.
Another thing we didn't talk about, it's whenever they have a closing date and they need to get the roof done ASAP. You
Right.
know, we can go ahead and do it, and they don't even have to pay us till closing day.
Right.
We can wait to get paid until then. So that's pretty cool. That I don't know if everybody does that or not.
I don't know. I don't know if they do. I know we do. Specifically for those people out there that don't know what Pedro's talking about. You know, when you buy a home, you go into closing, right? You go to the title company, you sign all the title company. A lot of times they set aside an escrow, right? An escrow account that has money in it. And that escrow account goes out and pays out certain things. It pays for the inspections, pays for this, pays for that. And they can set up money aside. So when they sign, part of that money from the proceeds from the sale goes into paying us to pay for the roof, pays for the inspections, pays for other stuff that has to pay for the fees out of that escrow. And so we don't get paid until they actually close in the account.
Right.
And part of with the title company, when they sign, we can give you the paperwork for the class certification, whether it's a class 3 or class 4. And on top of that, our 10-year warranty is transferable to the new homeowner.
Yeah.
So that way the new homeowner is covered under our warranty for the install.
Yeah.
Plus they've got the certificate for their insurance to give to their insurance, whatever insurance company they're going to go with.
Yeah.
To show that they've got a class 3 or class 4 for their discounts for their insurance premiums.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
We're waiting on a couple of those actually to get paid at closing. So, but that's why I always push our salespeople is like, hey, build those relationships.
Yeah.
Everybody knows a realtor,
Of course.
so that's where the networking comes in. Make sure you're networking, talking to people, meeting realtors, insurance agents, things like that. That was my question to you. Are you doing anything to try to meet realtors?
Like going out.
Yeah,
with 'em?
networking.
Yeah. No, I really haven't. I know some realtors, but I've just been.
You haven't reached out to them, bro?
No, I need to call them.
Come on,
Yeah.
that's
That
part
could be
of
my pipeline.
exactly. That's part of your whole package. You know how to
course.
door knock.
Yeah.
Now it's networking. Go meet realtors, insurance
Right.
agents, right?
Right.
And
And
we-
I got a few friends, so I need to reach
See,
out.
you're slacking, dude.
It's like you got me.
I'm slacking. I need to be more vigilant about
Yeah.
getting more of them too. Yeah. So
course.
I mean, yeah, I think we all can. I mean, because I think
Yeah.
there's so many realtors out there, man, here in Amarillo, and there's so many good ones here in Amarillo.
Correct.
They really are, man. I mean, I know even some of the ones that I follow on Facebook.
Yeah.
I've met them at one point or other.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean that I know them personally. Some of them I do, but a lot of them I've just met just here and there, like the different networking events that we go to.
Yeah.
And they're cool and they're nice people.
Yeah.
But there's so many good realtors
Yeah,
here in
for
Amarillo,
sure.
man. Yeah.
That's what were you gonna say? Go ahead.
I was gonna say next time you talk to me on podcast, I'm gonna have some realtors.
Some
on too.
realtors.
Yeah.
We
for
need to
sure.
invite one on.
We didn't
Yeah.
bring one on, yeah.
We'll have one. I scheduled one for June. That's whenever she could come on, but we can. Excuse me. Get someone else. I was gonna be chugging water.
It's the burrito.
No, dude, I'm hungry. I haven't eaten.
I mean, me too, man. I'm hungry.
Yeah. Why does why I know we deal a lot with realtors, but like sometimes it sucks because we do the inspection, it is damaged, but a lot of times the realtors are representing the buyer, not the seller.
Not the seller.
The seller is the one that makes the decision on who does my roof most of the time.
Right.
I want to say that.
Right.
Or what? Have you heard that too?
I'm gonna say probably at
80?
least 80 to 85% of the time, if the realtor were going out to look for a pre-sale or pre-buy inspection,
Yeah.
if they're representing the buyer, a lot of times the seller does use whoever they, because whatever realtor they're using,
Mm-hmm.
they recommend the roofer that they're working with.
Yeah.
Might not be necessarily be us.
I think it
Right.
should be the opposite.
I agree on
Right?
that.
You
I
would
agree.
you would think, because since you would think they would do it because in order to satisfy the buyer and say, hey,
Yes.
well, I'll tell you what, if you buy our home, we'll go ahead and use the realtor, the roofer that you like,
Yeah.
Right.
right?
Right? Yeah. Because they know they're going to do a good job.
You
get
know
a
they're
good
gonna,
roofer.
you know they're
Yeah.
gonna, and then you know that's almost guaranteed. And hey, if we get the roof redone with the roofer that you like at your preference,
Yeah.
then you know they're gonna get a contract out of it,
Right.
Yeah.
right? And the seller is gonna get a contract and sell and be able to do what they want to do with, you know,
Yeah.
why they're to do whatever why for the reason they're selling that home for, whatever, you know. So
I think that, and then just to make sure, like, if you build a connection with the buyer, also, not always, but you're getting what you pay for. They're not always going with the cheapest bid, the highest bid. They're actually getting what they pay for,
Yeah.
and they're going to be happy.
Yeah.
The seller, they could possibly go in with the cheap bid.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the
Or
day,
they'll say like leave the pipe flashings
Right,
or whatever.
right.
yeah,
So-
reuse the metals. I wanna
Reuse
go
everything.
cheap. I just
Right.
want to make sure that it's got new shingle on there, just so I can sell this house.
right,
Yeah.
Which isn't necessarily isn't the best thing for the new home buyer that's buying it.
correct.
Yeah. Yeah. I kind of want to dive into like pricing, not like give out pricing, but like why is it what's the difference between like a decent price and like the cheapest price? Like what are companies doing to make up for that difference that y'all have seen?
I think exactly what we just said.
Yeah.
There's a lot of different components that goes into a roof that a lot of people don't realize. You know,
They just said they think it's shingles. They're
Yeah,
like,
they-
yeah, just replace my
yeah,
shingles.
just replace my shingles, right? So yeah, and I think that's probably just a big misconception of it, right?
Mhm.
So they think, well, they got new shingles, so they think that the whole roof is brand new, but and the difference between a reasonable price and that cheap price,
Yeah.
that people think, okay, well, I'm still getting new shingles, but yeah, they're reusing the underlayment that goes underneath the shingle, right? Which is pretty much one of the most important elements of the roof.
That's the second layer of
Yeah,
protection.
yeah, that's actually the waterproofing.
Yeah.
Right.
On the home is
Right.
is the underlayment, right? And if you reuse that and it's already weathered,
It
and
has
all,
holes.
it has holes. What's going to protect you from if that shingle wasn't installed correctly, and that underlayment has holes in it, then you're going to get leaks.
Yeah.
So all the metals, the drip edge, right? That
Flat
drip edge is what
drip
protects
edge.
protects the edging in the wood
Yeah.
underneath
Fascia.
the fascia. All the different components. So and that's the big difference is a lot of companies where you're getting that cheap price where you think you're getting a great deal, they're reusing a lot of that stuff where it should be replaced.
Correct.
Because a roof is when you redo a roof and shingle, they call it a roofing system. They just don't call it replacing shingle.
Yeah.
So every single component on that roof, it works as a system. So in order for you to properly install a new roof, all that stuff has to be replaced in order for that system to work properly and to work and have the best functionality out of it.
Yeah. What I don't like is that they don't tell the homeowners do it, but let the homeowner know.
Yeah.
Because a lot of homeowners be like, no, they replaced everything. You can see the used vents and
Yeah, and they're all beat up and just spray painted.
yeah.
Yeah.
And sometimes they don't even spray paint them.
Mm-mm.
That's why I don't get it. I don't get it. And then whenever you give them a decent price, what it costs to do, then they're like, well, this guy's way cheaper. Can you match that price?
Yeah.
I just had that happen to me. I just got from that guy I told
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
He's like, just give me the cheapest. Give me the cheapest. I was like, you want me to reuse everything? He's like, no. I was like, well, you gotta have a good
This
roofing
is
system.
why. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is why.
Yeah. And then you had one Taylor, right? The one I gave you this past weekend. He wanted like an overlay on the shingles.
But it already had a leak.
Yeah. He had
Yeah.
leaks, and he's like, can you just lay some shingles on top? He told us how much money he had.
Yeah, of course.
Another person would have took advantage, right? What did I tell you? And then how much money did he have? He told us how much money he had. And we're like, bro, we can do a whole new roof for that.
Yeah.
right? And now we're doing a whole new roof.
That's being transparent with the customer,
Exactly.
man.
Yeah.
That's,
Because what I
that's
could
what
have
it's all
said,
about.
I could have said, bro, you got this? Okay, we'll lay it over.
Yeah.
But no, it's you want to have the right system, and then we give that warranty too, right? So
Correct.
we want to make sure it's done right.
For sure.
Because we could have easily just said, okay, cool,
Yeah. But,
took
you know,
that
but-
money,
Yeah,
Yeah.
but then that falls back into, the integrity thing,
our core value.
our
Yeah,
core values. Yeah.
yeah, no, I get it. What about insurance agents and roofers?
I think it's kind of the same thing, like along the relationship we build with our realtors. Kind of the same thing,
With
So
insurance agents?
with insurance agents,
I think
yeah.
there's more of a gray area.
There is.
This is what I
'cause
think.
There is, because a lot of times they think that um, I think they feel there's more of a conflict of interest if they have some kind of relationship with a local roofer.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, there can be if you're doing it the wrong way.
Yes.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
but if you're doing it the right way, there's no reason why you shouldn't have,
Mm-hmm.
where you should be, if you know of a roofing company that's doing things right,
Yeah.
right, and you're not really pushing your newly insured or your insured that you have in your clients to use them, but you're recommending them just because of the reputation they have and the quality of work that they do.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's one way. That's one thing, right? But to actually just to say, hey, use these guys and only use these guys, that's where the conflict of interest kind of falls into. So you can't really do that as an insurance agent. And I think where insurance agents are scared of, they don't want to get caught in that mix.
And that's the middleman.
Yeah, that's that gray area you're talking about, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Do you have any insurance agent buddies or anything? Contacts that you
Not really.
slacking?
I don't have any either. to be
I mean,
honest with you.
wrong button. I mean, I'm trying. Everyone I talk to, I definitely try to build a relationship with, because when you go to use them again, it makes everything a lot easier
Yeah.
than the first time.
Yeah.
Some of them make it hard, like no names, no insurance company, but man, I was almost fighting with this one.
Well, you're thinking about adjusters. We're talking about insurance agents.
Yeah.
What's
Okay,
the difference?
Yeah, it wasn't the agent.
What's the difference?
You're putting me on point.
Come on, you know the difference. You're just nervous.
The insurance agent is the actual, like, who.
You know what you want to say.
Yeah, I know what I want to say. Gosh dang it.
And I'm not gonna move on until you say it.
The insurance adjuster is who you work with, like when they're doing all the damage report. The actual agent is who you have your insurance with, right? Kinda.
Okay.
I know what I need to
Here,
say,
I'll make it easy. Your agent, your insurance agent that homeowner uses
Yes.
is the representative for whatever insurance company you're buying.
Correct.
So from there, they represent Allstate, they represent State Farm.
Right.
They're the face of the insurance company you're trying to
Right.
buy, that you go and talk to get a new policy.
Your policies, and that's who you pay.
Yeah,
Right.
that's who you pay.
Right.
The adjusters on your claims department, like that's who comes out, who pays for the actual roof.
Right. Right.
You knew that, but you
I
just,
did know that.
Yeah, you're scared. It's
Thanks,
okay.
Gilbert.
you're scared.
Thanks, Papa.
So the difference, your agent, you pay them.
Right.
They, a lot of times, oh man, I don't want to talk crap on any agents. I'm not going to, but there's some people that, like the one for your homeowner, right? We were on the phone with the agent. I was like, hey, the homeowner's right here. We're trying to see what coverages he has, the city coverage.
Yes.
And she's like, what is that? Where would I find that?
Right.
I was like, what?
They're asking us questions.
She was
and
asking
it's
me
like,
questions. Like, what would it be on the policy? I was like, code ordinance.
I'm
And
like, they wrote it. They should know.
Yeah.
So it's always it is important to have a good agent.
Understood.
It is important. But at the same time, yeah, it is important because a lot of times they put you in these policies that you don't know what they are. Right?
Yeah.
We see some crazy things.
Correct.
A lot of people don't realize it, but we get to look at these claims when they actually put a claim in and what insurance pays for and what they don't pay for.
Right.
And what are some things we see that it's kind of messed up
A soft metal exclusion or metal exclusion on a roof.
and they don't know.
Yeah.
If they know, cool, right?
Yeah.
Right.
But
But I've seen where, and I think you've run into this too, where somebody has a metal roof
and they have
and they have a metal exclusion.
Well-
That means a metal exclusion, for people that don't know out there, guys. A metal exclusion, that means the insurance doesn't pay for anything metal on your home.
well, most of them do that
Yeah.
because they want it to be structural damage.
Right.
which I don't get it, but most metal roofs
Yeah.
have a cosmetic
Yeah.
endorsement or exclusion,
which
whatever
is
it's called.
nuts. So in other words, if your roof is beat to crap by hell, if you got a soft metal exclusion, more than likely you're probably not going to get that roof paid for,
Yeah.
unless you actually see
Structural damage.
some actual structural damage, which we can get into that in a different podcast. Yeah, because that can get kind of insensitive. Yeah.
That's wild to me.
Mine's
But
a deductible.
or like high as deductibles.
They don't know. So going into we're helping a homeowner in Wichita Falls, and he wanted to save a little money on his policy, and it was like $200 for the whole year
That he was saving.
that he was saving.
Mhm.
It jumped his deductible up from like we'll say $6,000. Now it's like almost $12,000.
Yeah.
And he's freaking. I mean,
Yeah,
Pedro
he's
went with me.
pissed. He was pissed.
Not happy about it. Like, I mean, this customer, not that he was being mean to us or anything, but he was so serious on like trying to get this going, and he seemed almost shocked.
Yeah, but they had to have told him,
You would think.
right? They have to tell you, hey, your deductible is going to be $12,000 now.
Well, like the one I was just looking at before we came in
Yeah,
here
yeah.
to start this podcast, that guy's paying. He has a deductible of $5,600, right?
Yeah.
And that's high for the house that he has in the area that it is in here in Dumas, right?
Yeah.
In the year of the home,
Mm-hmm.
it's for it to be an ACV policy.
Mm-hmm.
That's twice as high as what I pay for a month for a yearly premium
But
for an RCV,
yeah,
right? So I mean,
as it's the policy he got.
and it's just the policy that he got. So homeowners out there, man, you guys, you really have to be vigilant about shopping insurance
And read your
because
policies.
there's no one insurance out there that's just to say, hey, I can recommend this insurance or that insurance. Everybody has their own individual needs, so every insurance can fit you for what you want, right?
My main thing is just ask questions.
Yeah,
Like,
ask
what does this
questions,
mean? What does
yeah.
that mean? What am I signing?
Right.
Because we come across all these homeowners that they don't even know what their coverages are. They don't know their deductibles. They don't know nothing really.
Yeah, a lot of it has to be just okay what their yearly premium is, right? So
Yeah.
they think, okay, well, I'm paying a yearly premium that's affordable for me,
Yeah.
and I've got insurance coverage.
Yeah.
But then they don't go to the fact to say, okay, well, what does that coverage actually cover on my home when it actually gets damaged?
Yeah.
All they see is the end, as far as in the money wise, right?
Mhm.
Saving money.
Yeah, what they're paying, they're saving money, so they got insurance in order just to, especially for people that have mortgage, right? You have to have insurance coverage in your home. They're like, okay, well, I've got insurance, and I'm paying cheap insurance, and the mortgage company's happy, so I'm good.
Yeah.
And then a storm comes, and you don't know what your policy is,
And they don't cover
and
anything.
they
now
don't
you're
cover
not good.
anything. but then you're paying a cheap premium, and then you're wondering why you're paying a cheap premium because it doesn't cover anything on your home when it actually gets damaged.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so for me as a homeowner, I mean, that's just me personally. I would rather pay more and know I have that coverage when something does happen,
When you need it. Yeah.
when I need it, than to pay less.
A happy
Because
medium.
in the long run, you're actually, when something does happen, which in the Texas Panhandle, we know that
We're gonna get a
eventually-
hailstorm.
We're gonna get hail.
Yeah.
Regardless if it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years, eventually we're gonna get hail, and your house is gonna get damaged. And if your policy sucks, in other words,
Yeah.
you're gonna pay for that. You're gonna pay for that out of pocket eventually anyway. So you might as well you either pay for it now, or pay for it later,
Or save it.
Yeah.
Put it to the side.
Man.
We had a homeowner in Pampa, like he didn't have insurance, but he was putting money away every month in case something did come up. So we
Right.
did his roof, and it was like 32,000. He's like, "Hey, come meet me at the bank." He went and got cash out and just paid for the roof, but he didn't have
That's
insurance.
smart.
That is smart.
mean-
He's like, "I don't trust them."
Yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy, but some people do that too.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about do we have any networking events coming up?
I'd have to check.
You have to check.
I'd have to check. I know we've.
Yeah.
I know we have that other in June. We have that other roofing convention in June, and then another one in
October?
November.
November.
And then we have, as far as in like locally.
Yeah.
I'd have to check.
We'll have to check.
I know we missed the one of the
The business connection.
the
Yeah, we're all
business connection.
sick. Did you know about
Yeah.
that?
No.
There was an event at the Civic Center, and we try to go to it every year, and this time we missed it because everybody was sick.
Everybody was. We all had Ebola, guys.
Yeah, Ebola.
Ebola.
Except me and Pedro.
Say it
Oh
with
yeah,
your
we haven't
name.
gotten
Thank
sick.
God. Knock on wood.
Yeah, I think it's the sauna, bro. We sweat it out. So why is showing up consistently? Why does that matter?
Staying in contact with your customers is huge.
Why showing up consistently matters to the job we're doing, like sales. Sorry, I switched it up a little bit
Yeah,
without saying
more
anything.
I was like, are we still talking about insurance?
So are we talking from start to finish?
No,
Like,
no, no.
or
Just in general, why is showing up? Why is showing up to do whatever you're doing matter?
to my job?
Yeah,
Okay. I mean,
or anything.
that's how we make money. First of all, if I don't show up, then I'm not getting paid. This is commission based job.
Yeah.
So you got to show up to even make money. But then, working with a customer, following up, any questions they have, like you have to be there to answer that. You know, if I don't know the answer, I'm hitting you up instantly.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, you don't want to tell them something wrong and then they find out or get the right answer and you told them something wrong and then they're mad at you.
Yeah.
That's important. I see it a lot, honestly. Not talk about anybody else, but in Wichita Falls, a lot of them they show up, they tell them the roof is destroyed, and then after that they're like, "Call me when the money's there," and it's like, what?
Oh yeah.
Like, I don't think that's right. So trying to help them through the whole process and being there for them, no matter if it's for mentally, physically, you got to show up.
Yeah.
I mean,
Why is it important for you?
I think I think the question you asked, I think you wanted a little bit different answer. I think as far as
You don't know what I wanted. You're not in my head.
I know things.
It's
man.
my body.
I know
No, just
things.
kidding.
Well, I want to say what I think you meant.
No, just kidding. Go ahead. Go ahead.
As far as showing up consistently too, that's right with the homeowner, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because out of face, out of mind.
Yeah.
Right. So if you're not constantly in contact with your homeowner and somebody else shows up that they might squeeze in because you haven't been in contact with them, a lot of times that happens.
Correct.
But the consistent part as far as showing up is showing up here too, also to the office, right?
Oh yeah, of course.
Because if you're not out there selling or doing something or servicing a homeowner, you want to be here at the office, right? Because we can always better ourselves, right?
Like
There's
doing
always,
this. That's why we're doing this.
Yeah, there's always some training we can go over.
Of course.
Heck, you can be here just doing some training, and we might get a lead in and be like, "Hey, who wants a lead? Do you think we're going to give a lead or something, a referral? Let's say I'm busy and I get a referral. I'll be like, well, Trent's the only one here, so Trent's going to get that referral. So being here and being constant and constantly looking over your jobs, I just think it makes you more efficient.
Yeah.
And you're more in. I think you're given more time to the job itself. And I think you're investing. I see it more as you're investing in yourself by showing up and doing stuff.
Agreed.
I drive around town and I see all these other roofing companies, bro. Like there's no cars outside ever. I was like, what are these guys? What are they doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Heck, I'm not gonna say names, but man, I passed by one that lives down the street from me.
Let me see.
And I'm gonna tell you what neighborhood I live in. But I see that truck parked there when I leave in the morning, and when I get home, 6:30, 7 o'clock at night, it's still parked there.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about like the house.
Yeah, the house with the roofer that works that lives there.
Oh, okay,
right?
I got you. I thought you meant like a roofing company.
Well,
like their office.
No, well that too, because I've passed by some of them, and I see that there's like one vehicle there.
But you're talking about a roofer where he lives. His truck's there when you leave and when you get home.
When I got home, he's
never
there.
moves.
There's times when I've gone home for lunch or something like that, or whatever, to go do something with my wife or whatever.
Take a
for
nap.
lunch. Yeah, take a nap. But I've gone home and he's still there. I'm like, man, I need his job.
Yeah.
Because if I can make money and be at home every single day, man, that'd be great. Yeah, but apparently if it works for him, it works for him. But I see that. So I'm like, how are you investing in yourself?
Yeah.
Or you might be like an owner, but still how your team.
Yeah, but still, how are you investing in your company by being at home all the time?
Yeah.
So I'll tell you that before we move on. And you can check the cameras. I'm here by like 8 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Whether anybody's here or not, I'm always updating my work. Like no matter what it is, I'm here. So go back, check the cameras.
Check the camera.
I'm used to an 8 to 5 job, so like I don't know what to do with myself. So I just come into the office and I'm ready.
No, you're doing it the right way. You're treating it like a full-time job.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't show up to like 12, 1, or just when they have to, right?
Right.
But you are, and you can see the difference from when you started to now.
Oh yeah, 100%.
You've been riding around with us, even if we're just gonna go pick up a check or whatever we're doing.
Yeah,
Like you're involved, so that's gonna help you grow in your career. It really is.
appreciate that.
I see. That's what I used to do when I started, bro. Like even if whoever was going wherever, I'll just stick with them if they knew what they were talking about, so I
Yeah.
could learn just by hearing
Yeah,
them talking to a homeowner, whatever they're talking about. I'm soaking it in, you know, and you get to learn a lot.
He's learning by osmosis.
Oh, I'm like sewed to this guy's pocket majority of the time. Like I'm about to be part of his pocket.
No, but that's good. You're trying to learn, right?
Yeah, that's the only way to learn.
It is. That is the only way to learn. What is the biggest misunderstanding that homeowners get about roofers that y'all can think of?
Can I say
Huh?
that we're all assholes?
The world assholes.
Like we're not. I mean,
Some of us are.
I mean, yeah,
Assholes, or you mean like a scammer?
Yeah.
yeah, that too. We're all there to scam them. They're there to take all their money, not really help them. Like, I get it. I get it a lot. And then once you start talking to a customer, they're like, "Oh, you're different."
That Barbara,
Man.
she's like, don't ever get rid of this kid.
Yeah,
He's
she did.
amazing.
No, and it's not a front I'm putting on. Like, I really want to take care of the community. Like, from working on cars, taking care of their cars, to taking care of their homes. Like, kind of got off track. Like, I just signed up to go to college to be an EMT, to try to be a firefighter. It's all about giving back to the community. I'm keeping this job. I'm not going nowhere. But, I want to help. No matter how I can help, I'm here.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think by you truly thinking that you're helping homeowners,
They feel it.
they feel it.
Yeah.
They feed off of that vibe,
Agree.
right? So if you truly believe in it, the people you talk to are going to sense it too.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So if you truly believe you're there to actually help them and go through the insurance process and actually try to fix their home back to pre-storm condition and help them out as best as you can, they sense it.
Yeah.
And,
Bro,
they can tell. They can tell.
But we get that misconception because there's a lot of roofing companies and guys that take advantage. Like how this lady, bro, like she was literally telling us how much money she had. She's like, I could pay anything out of pocket. Like, what do I need to do? How much do I owe you? She didn't even look at anything. It was crazy.
And like you said, we could have took as much as we wanted.
Exactly.
And we're like, no,
we're
no,
like,
no.
ma'am, do not do
And
this.
she's like, how much? How much do I owe
and then
you?
Trent's like, you want to give us a check right now?
Yeah. I mean, I was confused on what was going on because that was like my first homeowner that's like, I'm going to pay you right now.
For reals, bro.
He was telling me, I was like, man, that's nuts.
It
man.
is nuts.
Can you imagine if somebody else,
Would have done
another roofing company that doesn't have that integrity part, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like they're just looking to make a buck.
Yeah, they would charge her double and be like, hey, write me half right now.
Yeah.
It'd be like a $15,000 roof, and be like, well, we'll fix your roof for $30,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
That's
Especially
what she
especially after what she told us. She's like, I sold this ranch for like millions of dollars. So
Yeah.
I got money in my bank account. How much money you want?
Yeah. And we were just like, no, ma'am, just take care of your deductible, and then we'll go from there. But she wanted to give us more.
Yeah. I was like, you can pay the rest later. It's crazy.
Yeah,
but that's what I'm talking about, the misconception, because a lot of other people would have took advantage of that situation.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
That's what makes us look bad.
You know? And I'm not saying that there's not roofing companies out there that do have that integrity part right and they're honest, right? And they're actually trying to do the same thing like we are, because there are good roofing companies out there, right?
Yeah.
But overwhelmingly, the big majority of them do exactly what we just talked about.
Right.
They try to take advantage. They try to make that extra buck because they're not out there building relationships. They're out to make money.
Yeah.
Oh, like the ones, I mean, I've actually gotten jobs because I go knock on the door. They've already had a roofing company come out and inspect it. They're literally like, and I think I said it already, your roof is destroyed, your home is destroyed, call me when the money's there.
When the check gets here.
Yeah, they're not there to help that's not helping the customer, if you ask me. I mean, right or wrong.
No, that's not. I mean, they're just wanting that moolah.
And I mean, I get the job.
Money's good, but you gotta help.
Of course.
Yeah,
Of course.
Hey, the camera's watching your text. Don't be.
What's you writing?
I'm doing my job. I'm texting one of our employees.
No, that's awesome. How long we been shooting? 35. I'm so good, bro.
It goes by like it's been 10 minutes.
It
man.
is. It's crazy.
So
It's
fast.
because we're having fun, dude, and we love talking and talking about. We could do this all day.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
100%.
But I wanted to implement a couple.
You know
of
what?
things.
I think it's so easy for us to talk 35 minutes. Like the first one we did, we went like an hour and 15 minutes.
It's so
Because what?
Because I think we enjoy what we do.
Yeah,
and
agreed.
it's easy to talk about. Like I can talk about this crap all day long if you want me to.
That's how it was with training, right? Yesterday, I was like, we haven't eaten lunch. It was like 2:30.
2:30.
Trent's over there starving. I was like, hey, we got to stop.
I want food.
He's gonna die.
I'm going to keep going.
Yeah.
No, but I wanted to implement a couple of things. Like, I want to do a hell yeah moment of the week.
Yeah.
Have we had one this week? Hell yeah moment of the week. What about
Me and Ryan jumped on a 2-story house.
That's easy.
Yesterday.
That's easy.
Like you jumped like.
Oh shit! You jumped on it.
We had to do like military like pull up style. To
You did not do a pull up.
I kid you not, dude. Ask Ryan, dude. Ask
You
Ryan,
didn't do a
man.
fucking pull up.
Ryan's like, man, can you get up? Can you do it? I was like, man, it's like I'm fat. I ain't weak.
You're not doing pull up.
I swear to God, dude, we had to because he was trying to step on the AC unit there. So he's like, no, because it was one of them like wall units.
No, yeah, you don't want to do
Yeah.
that. No, I was thinking more like like we got some employees.
That was a moment.
We got some employees now in Wichita Falls.
Dude.
Oh yeah,
A good one, huh?
Yeah, he's awesome.
man. Ty, and shout out to Ty, man. He's
Tyler.
Tyler.
well, I call him. He said to go by Ty or Tyler. So,
Oh, yeah?
yeah.
His last name gets me though.
Do we say it?
Yeah, I mean that's his last name, bro.
Yeah, true.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, true. Sorry. My bad, Tyler. Like there isn't nothing wrong with it.
You make it seem like it's bad.
I know.
Sorry, I don't know why.
It's Tyler Gay.
Yeah,
Okay, that's not bad, but he's good.
great guy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
both of you guys there.
I would
right.
say
Very
that's the
smart.
moment of the week. And then he comes in with a contract, a roof already,
Dude,
and then he signed that lead we gave him.
did you really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yesterday, right?
Yeah, last night at
that's
6.
right, yeah.
That's awesome.
He's like, I might have messed up or whatever, but I got it done.
Yeah, but that's how he learns, man. You know,
Yeah.
you learn by messing up sometimes. Yeah,
And that
so.
was his first lead ever,
Yeah.
like that we gave him.
That's cool.
It is cool. He called me all excited.
I
It's
bet.
on company cam and everything. So I think that's the one because we're growing the team down there. Some people showed up. We're training them, so I think it'll be good. The training was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got the apartment set up.
Yeah.
Adrian's down there right now doing
Adrian,
some
yeah.
more training. Yep.
You'll be there next week.
I'll be there next week after Memorial Day.
Memorial Day. Cool. Another one is like a shout out of the week. Do we have any shout outs that y'all can think of?
I want to shout out to my girl,
No,
little puppet.
be serious.
Huh?
Little puppet. You'll see what we do.
Ever going there, then Raven, you know, I love
My
you.
girl, I
You
love
know that.
I love you.
I love you forever.
My puppet. I love it, Gilby.
No, for reals, any serious shout outs?
Gosh dang.
I would say shout out. I would say Adrian, bro. He's down there for 3 days. Gonna be going hard, knocking
Yeah.
doors, trading.
Yeah, I'm glad you pulled that up because I actually texted Adrian this morning telling him, like, I appreciate everything he does for me and, like, letting me follow him around, learn. Because I feel like here in Wichita Falls the past week, that's helped me tremendously.
Yeah, you're
to
killing it
speak.
down there. Actually, that's that shout out of the week. You signed 2 work orders.
Mhm.
Yeah, we got 2 roofs scheduled.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
First contracts in Wichita Falls.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
am excited about that. One's with Adrian.
We got a big roof.
got big roof.
The other one's pretty big too.
Yeah.
And they're already on the
Yeah.
schedule.
I'm blessed.
Solar panels.
Yep, solar panels.
Steep.
Yeah.
That was a good claim.
And I've got a couple jobs that I didn't think I was going to get.
Exactly.
So, and then that's talking about staying in contact with your customers.
Yeah, another
don't-
one. Yeah.
I don't blow them up, but at least once a week.
Yeah, you
every
do.
couple of days. What I've been doing now is I've just sent them the knock knock emoji, knock knock, and then they laugh and here this week.
Yeah,
And
we got another
I've got
adjuster
another.
appointment.
Yep.
So yeah, that shout out to you, dude.
Appreciate that.
Good
Thank you.
job.
Thank you.
Shout out to you. Shout out to the new employees in Wichita Falls.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know, shout out to those here in Amarillo, man, that are still out there hustling and getting it. You know.
Yep.
You know, just overall, man. I think overall right now, I think the company's in a good place right now. So
Yeah.
Shout out to Taylor.
shout out to Taylor,
Taylor.
our
this.
audio and video guy.
Young Taylor.
Yeah.
Young
no,
Taylor.
Thank you. But that's all I got, guys. Y'all got anything else?
No,
I
sir.
think we're good, man.
Let's get to work. I got a lot to catch up on.
Same.
So, but that's all we got, guys. Thank y'all for watching. Following us on Facebook, YouTube. You just remember all these episodes come out on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, and Facebook. And go give us a like and a share. Maybe we should do a giveaway.
That'd be good.
Yeah.
Heck
What
yeah.
can we give away?
We can think about something and we'll.
No, let's say now.
Well, now?
Yeah.
I don't know. What,
You're the boss.
what do people like? People like free stuff and they like cash.
Cash. What would you think they're really get? Cash or like a gift card or something?
I mean, it's the same thing.
Same thing,
Same thing. You know,
Cash gift card.
money.
like-
It's money.
Or like some AirPods or
That's yeah.
Well, not everybody has
ears.
apples.
Oh,
Apple
you
phones.
said ears.
For
No.
those of us that like Androids.
Well, we'll think about something. We might post it maybe next episode or something. But
For sure.
remember, catch us episode 6, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, Facebook, and we'll catch y'all next time. Thank y'all.